So this summer, my mental health was thrown into troubled waters by a few people who tried to bring me down. And it worked. I had a serious breakdown and I was left feeling abandoned and betrayed in spaces that I'd otherwise felt completely safe. I'm now receiving help and feeling much better. But this was all happening at a time when I was due to set off and cycle the coast of Wales. But as I was on the train, I broke down again and I didn't know if I'd make it through the first day. But I'm so glad I left the house, because otherwise I'd have been trapped in a spiral of crushing thoughts. And I didn't know it then, but it turns out the coast of Wales was the medicine that I needed. Every night of my journey, I would take my bike down to the beach and I would cook the same simple meal of pasta and pesto. For 19 nights in a row, I ate the exact same thing. Whoa. And I did not care, because it wasn't what I ate, it was where I ate it, on some of the most stunning coastline that we have in the UK. And I would often strip off and force myself into the cold Welsh Sea. And I'd instantly feel everything wash away. It was as if in that moment, everything in here just went. And on every night of that tour, I have had moments on those beaches that I'm still struggling to put into words that were so profound. Like frolicking in the waves of Marlow Sands, giggling like a little kid, having the entire beach to myself, but not feeling alone. Or when I arrived in Aberdaron after having an incredibly tough time off the bike, to find that the sea was as flat as glass. And when I went for a swim, it was crystal clear, like you could drink it. So every night I was able to find some sense of calm. And despite what you might think about Britain, our politics, our culture, our society, the state of things either here or in the rest of the world, our coastline reminds us of what is pure and where we can find peace. And I'd argue it's what Britain does best.